Hello dear readers, today in this video we will discuss NSSB previous year questions, static GK questions and answer with explanations on paper 1. And this video will be very helpful for the students and aspirants who are preparing for NSSB exam. And if you are new in this channel, please do subscribe the channel and press the notification icon to get the latest update on this channel. And if you like the video, you can also share with your friends. So let's get started. First question, what is a fiscal deficit? Here the correct answer is option C. That is, the amount of money government borrows to overcome revenue deficit is called. Here, revenue deficit is the difference between the government total revenue and its total non-debt capital receipt. Non-debt capital receipt are the receipts that do not create any liability for the government, such as grants for foreign governments or sale of assets. Fiscal deficit is calculated by adding the revenue deficit to the government's net lending. Net lending is the difference between the government's total expenditure and its total revenue, including debt capital receipt. Next question, which of the following is an example of invertebrate animals? Here correct answer is option B, earthworms and leeches. Here, fish, snakes, lizards, and frogs are all vertebrates, which means they have a backbone. On the other hand, invertebrates, on the other hand, do not have a backbone. Earthworms and leeches are both invertebrates, as they are segment worms that do not have a backbone. Here are some other examples of invertebrates: insects such as ants, bees, beetles, and butterflies; crustaceans such as crabs, lobster, shrimp; mollusks such as clams, snails, octopus; and incontinent such as starfish, seas, orish, sea cucumbers; and poriferans such as sponges. Next question, which of these measures will have negative impact on environment? Correct answer option A, tillage. Here, tillage is the most likely of these measures to have a negative impact on the environment. Tillage is the purpose of breaking up the soil, usually with a plow to prepare it for planting. However, tillage can also have a number of negative environmental impacts, such as including soil erosion, decreased water infiltration, loss of biodiversity. Next question, who among the following was popularly known as the Nebulon of ancient India? Correct answer option A, Samudragupta. Here, Samudragupta was popularly known as the Nebulon of ancient India. He was the third ruler of the Gupta Empire, and he reigned from 335 to 375 AD. He was a great military conqueror, and he's said to have conquered over 100 kingdoms. He was also a patron of the arts and science, and he is credited with helping to review the Gupta Golden Age. So the correct answer is Samudragupta. She was the ruler who was most closely associated with military conquest, and she was therefore given the nickname the Nebulon of ancient India. Next question, what type of land is used to produce crops? Correct answer option C, cultivated land. Here, cultivated land is the land that has been prepared for the production of crops. It is typically clear of trees and other vegetation, and it is often fertilized and irrigated. Cultivated land can be used to grow a variety of crops, including cereals, fruits, vegetables, and nuts. On the other hand, fallow land is land that is not currently being cultivated. It is often left fallow to allow the soil to recover from crops production. Grazing land is land that is used for livestock grazing. It is typically not cultivated, but it may be fertilized to improve the quality of the grass for grazing. So the correct answer is cultivated land. It is the type of land that is used to produce crops. Next question, which of the following is true about the Swedish Movement? Here the correct answer is option C, that is 1. Started against partition of Bengal, 2. Boycott of government services, and 3. Boycott of foreign goods. Here in brief explanation, the Swedish Movement was a nationalist movement that started in India in 1905 in response to the British government decision to partition Bengal. The movement was led by Indian nationalists such as Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Bipin Chandra Pal. The Swedish movement had three main goals. One is to boycott British goods and services, two, to promote the use of Indian-made goods, and third, to achieve self. Next question. How is Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn positioned with respect to equator? Here, correct answer is option A. Both Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn are parallel to the equator. Here in brief explanation, the Tropic of Cancer is located at 23.5 degrees north of the equator, and the Tropic of Capricorn is located at 23.5 degrees south of the equator. They are both circles of latitude, which means they are parallel to the equator. The Tropic of Cancer is the most northerly latitude at which the sun can be directly overhead at noon. The Tropic of Capricorn is the most southerly latitude at which the sun can be directly overhead at noon. And the Tropic of Cancer is named after the constellation Cancer, which was in the sky when the sun crossed this latitude at a summer solstice about 2000 years ago. And the Tropic of Capricorn is named after the constellation which was in the sky when the sun crossed this latitude at a winter solstice about. Next question. Which of the following Naga tribe celebrates Tropic Festival? Here, correct answer is option C, Kemenyungan. Here, the festival is celebrated in the first week of October, which is the beginning of the harvesting season. The festival is a time for the people to give thanks to the gods for a bountiful harvest and to pray for good year ahead. And the festival is also a time for the people to come together and celebrate their culture and traditions. And some of the activities that are typically held during the festival include traditional dance, feasting and sacrifice of animals. And the Tropic Festival is a vibrant and colorful festival that showcases the rich culture and traditions of the Naga people. It is a time for the people to come together and celebrate their shared heritage. Next question. Which of the following is not connected at all with the purpose of Mahatma Gandhi's Dandi March? Here, correct answer is option T, that is, to boycott the foreign cloth. Here in brief explanation, the Dandi March was a 24-day protest march led by Mahatma Gandhi in 1930 to protest against the British salt monopoly. The march was a major turning point in the Indian independent movement and helped to galvanize support for the cause of Swaraj, that is, self-rule. The other three options are all directly connected to the purpose of the Dandi March. Civil disobedience is a form of protest that Gandhi often used to challenge unjust law. This regarding the provision of the salt law was a key part of the Dandi March. Garnering countrywide mass participation for Purna Swaraj was the ultimate goal of the march. Boycotting foreign clothes was not direct goal of the Dandi March. However, it was one of the many forms of non-violent protest that Gandhi used to challenge British rule. And the boycott of foreign clothes was designed to hurt the British economy and to encourage Indians to buy Indian-made goods instead. Therefore, the only option that is not connected at all with the purpose of Mahatma Gandhi's Dandi March is to boycott the foreign cloth. Next question. The content of which of the four Vedas is connected with knowledge of the melodies for chanting? Correct answer is option B, Samaveda. Here, Samaveda is the fourth Veda and is known as the knowledge of melodies. It is a collection of hymns and chants that were used in Vedic ritual. The hymns are arranged in four parts, each of which is associated with a different deity. The Samaveda is also known for its use of musical instruments such as the veena and the flute. The other three Vedas are Rig Veda, that is the knowledge of hymns. It is the oldest and most important of the Vedas. It contains hymns that are addressed to various gods and goddesses. 2. Yajur Veda, the knowledge of sacrificial formulas. This Veda contains the mantras that were used in Vedic rituals. And the third one is Atra Veda, the knowledge of magic formulas. These Veda contain hymns and spells that were used for protection, healing, and other purposes. Next question, which of the following is the lowest place on Earth? Here a correct answer is option C. Here, Dead Sea is a hypersaline lake located in the Jordan Rift Valley. It is the lowest point of Earth's surface at 430.5 meters, that is 1,414 feet below sea level. The lake is bordered by Jordan to the east and Israel at the west bank to the west. And the Dead Sea is also one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world. The other three options are not the lowest place on Earth. Why? Because the Death Valley is the desert valley in eastern California. It is the lowest point in the United States at 86 meters to 82 feet below sea level. And the second one is the Caspian Sea is the largest lake in the world by area. It is located between Europe and Asia, and it is surface in 28 meters, 92 feet below sea level. And the third one is the Sundarban Delta is a mangrove forest in Bangladesh and India. It is the largest delta in the world, and its lowest point is 5 meters, 16 feet below sea level. Next question, the study of coins including visual elements such as scripts and images, methodological analysis and context in which they have been found is called. Correct answer option B, numismatics. Here, numismatic is the study of coins, tokens, paper money, and related objects. It is a multidisciplinary field that encompasses the study of the physical properties of coins, their historical context, and the method used to create them. And numismatics use as a variety of methods to study coins, including visual analysis, metallurgical analysis, and archaeological research. On the other hand, epigraphy is the study of inscriptions which can be found on coins, but it is not limited to the coins. Archaeology is the study of human history through the recovery and analysis of material remains. History is the study of past events and how they have shaped the present. So therefore, the study of coins, including visual elements such as scripts and images, metallurgical analysis and context in which they have been found is called numismatic. Next question, which of the following is arranged as per the timeline of major periods in early Indian archaeology? Here, the correct answer is option number C, that is Paleolithic, Neolithic, Mesolithic, Harappa civilization. Here, the Paleolithic period is the earliest period of human history in India. It is characterized by the use of stone tools and absence of agriculture. The Mesolithic period followed the Paleolithic period and is characterized by the use of microliths, which are small stone tools. On the other hand, the Neolithic period followed the Mesolithic period and it is characterized by the development of agriculture and animal domestications. And Harappa civilization was a Bronze Age civilization that flourished in the Indus Valley from around 3300 to 1300 BCE. Therefore, the correct order of the major periods in early Indian archaeology is Paleolithic, Mesolithic, Neolithic. Next question, which of these countries lies partly in Asia and partly in European continent? Correct answer is option C, that is Turkey. Here, Turkey is a transcontinental country that straddles the boundary between Europe and Asia. The country's westernmost extremely, the Thracian Peninsula, is located in southeastern Europe, while the remainder of the country is situated in the Western Asia. The boundary between Europe and Asia is not clearly defined, but is generally considered to be the Ural Mountains, the Caspian Sea, and the Caucasus Mountains. Turkey European territory lies west of these mountains, while its Asian territory lies east of them. The other three countries. Here, Turkey is a transcontinental country that straddles the boundary between Europe and Asia. The country's westernmost extremely, the Thracian Peninsula, is located in southeastern European, while the remainder of the country is situated in Western Asia. And the boundary between Europe and Asia is not clearly defined, but it is generally considered to be the Ural Mountains, the Caspian Sea, and Caucasus Mountains. Turkey European territory lies west of these mountains, while its Asia territory lies east of them. And the other three countries mentioned, Greece, Jordan, and Syria, are all located entirely in Asia. Next question, which of the following joints connects hip and shoulder with the rest of the body? Correct answer is option T, ball and socket joint. Here, a ball and socket joint is a type of synovial joint that allows for a wide range of motions. It is the most mobile type of joint in the body, and it is found in the hip and shoulder joints. In a ball and socket joint, the rounded head of one of the bone fits into the cup-shaped socket of another bone. This allowed for the movements in all directions, including flexion, extension, abductions, rotations, and circumtension. The other three types of joints are hinge joint, that is, a hinge joint allowed for movement in one plane only, such as opening and closing the knee or elbow. On the other hand, the bow joint allowed for rotation around a single axis, such as the rotations of the head on the neck, and a saddle joint allowed for movement in two planes, such as the movement of the thumb. Next question, for horticulture and floriculture, which of these is not focus area? Correct answer is option B, promote sustainable agriculture practices. Here, horticulture and floriculture are the disciplines of plant cultivation for fruits and ornamental purpose. They focus on the productions of fruits, vegetables, flowers, and other plants. Seed farms, beekeeping, and tissue culture laboratories are all important aspects of horticulture and floriculture. Seed farm produce the seed that are used to grow new plants. Beekeeping produce honey and other bee products, and it also helps to pollinate plants. On the other hand, tissue culture laboratories produce plants from very small pieces of tissue, which can be used to propagate rare or endangered plants. And sustainable agriculture practices, on the other hand, are found on the production of fish and other aquatic animals. While agriculture is a related field, it is not a focus area of horticulture and floriculture. Therefore, the focus area that is not related to horticulture and floriculture is promote sustainable agriculture practices. And this is the last question for today. Uluru refers to, here the correct answer, option A, that is a massive block of sandstone stand almost in the middle of Australia. Here, Uluru, also known as Iris Rock, and a massive sandstone monolith in the middle of Australia. It is one of the most iconic landmarks in Australia and is sacred site to the Aboriginal people of Australia. So thank you for watching the videos, and if you like the videos and gain something from this video, please do subscribe the channel and press the notification icon to get the latest update on this channel. So see you in the next video.